Hi everybody, welcome to Prof. John's tutorial on annotation. Now elsewhere in my shell there's some information on annotation, when to annotate, why it's so important to students for studenting skill issues, why it's so efficient. For this tutorial we're going to do something else. We're going to learn how to annotate in an online class using Microsoft Word. So let's get right to that so we can get this done before my time runs out for my YouTube. So we can see in front of us that we have an assignment. This is my annotation quiz assignment that I'm going to assign to my classes next semester. And this semester it's an extra credit. Next semester it will be a 10-point assignment. For this one, I want you to download this common good assignment. This is the reading for the diagnostic essay. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this to our computer. First it's going to go to a Google Doc. From Google Docs we're going to download it as a Word doc. Then we're going to upload that Word doc into your Word program in your Outlook email program. That's where you access your Word, and I have a tutorial on that. If you don't know how to get to Word, Microsoft Word, you can actually find out how to do that in your Outlook and on my tutorial. So I'm going to download this, we're going to upload it, we're going to annotate it with Microsoft Word, then we're going to download it and we're going to upload it right here where you see submit assignment up here. We're going to upload it as the assignment for this. So you can see the whole process from beginning to end. So first off, like I said, I'm going to hit on that and it's going to open up. This is in Google Drive. In Google Drive, you can see that what you can do is you can open this with Google Docs, and that's what you'd want to do. You can't annotate it or you can't edit it unless it's out of the Google Drive itself. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to open up this document in Google Docs. Now on my website there's going to be a few readings that are not downloadable in this way from PDF to Microsoft Word. And that's because I scan them up. When you scan up a document, it comes in as an image, and so Google can't figure out how to format that. It comes in very, very poorly formatted, and it just doesn't work. So now we've got it here and by the way, I will let you know on those readings that you can't actually do it, so you'll know where I assign the reading that it's not appropriate to try to download it. You're going to have to annotate it in some other way. So here we have the Google Docs. So now what we want to do is we want to download this to a Microsoft Word document. So we're going to go over here to File. We're going to click on File, and then we're going to go down here to where it says Download. And you can see where it says download that now we have the option to download it to Microsoft Word. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to give me a dialog box to let me save it wherever I want to. And I usually save mine to the desktop so that I can find it easily. And so I'm going to click on Save, and after I do that, it's going to pop right into the upper right-hand corner of my desktop. That's where it always seems to want to go. So I'm going to drag this down here so we can see it a little bit better. So now this is the Common Good assignment, and I've got it as a Word doc on my computer. Now if you don't have Microsoft on your Word on your computer, then you're not going to be able to do anything with this unless you upload it to your portal through your Outlook email. If you do have Microsoft Word on your computer, you're all set. You can just open it up and you can start annotating it with Microsoft Word from your computer. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to your student portal. So I'm going to go to what is kind of like your student portal. I've got a lot more things here than you do because I'm an instructor. But when you go to Outlook, and I do have, like I said before, I have a tutorial on how to access this in Outlook, and I'll show you exactly where to go. So don't despair, you'll be able to find it. So I'm going to go to Microsoft Word. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to get rid of all these links over here. And then you can see upload and open. This tiny little thing over here that's easily missed because it's so tiny. So I'm going to go click on upload and open, and it's going to give me another one of these dialog boxes that I can then maneuver to the file that we just downloaded, which is the Common Good segment, and I'm going to choose it, and it's going to upload it onto my OneDrive, which is where you're going to be able to edit it. with Microsoft Word. So now you're going to see that you've got a toolbar up here at the top that's going to allow you to edit your document in a number of different ways. So you can see here that you've got a highlight feature, you've got font color, you've got comments up here. If you go to review, this is where you get the comments. Got a new comment that you can click on. See where it says new comment? Well, first of all, I want to go back to home and I want to select something and I'm going to annotate it. I'm going to pretend like there's a couple of lines here that I really like over here. And so I'm going to highlight those lines. I'm going to highlight them with yellow. And some people really like to do the multicolored thing. I never was fond of it, but some people like to say that, oh, see, look here. You've got a toolbar here that just appears, and I could click on this, and I could get a different color. Saves you time. You don't have to go up to the top. So I can click on this and do blue. I can do another one down here, and I might say that this is going to be in the green category. So I can click on this, and I can go to green. Cool. It's looking really cool now. So there may be something else that I want to put a comment in the margins. And comments in the margins are my favorite. What they do is they allow you to see what you thought about it. You can make connections to other readings. So say all of the things on this I thought I wanted to make a comment on. So I got to make sure that I catch that before it disappears. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select new comment. And then I'm going to put my comment in here. This is a really great statement because it connects up to Chomsky on whatever, right? And then I'm going to click on this which says post the comment. Or you could press Command Return, and it posts it. Got it? So now we've got it over here. And here's the little comment feature over here. And if you hover you can click to see the comment, and there's a comment over here. So we got comments there. If you want to see what it is, then you're going to have to, if you pull over here, then you can see this is what it applies to, because it kind of highlights it over on the left-hand side. So other things that you can do. Well, the traditional way that I used to do a lot of annotating was that I used to, my little thing that keeps disappearing, I used to underline things. I used to, sometimes I would bold them. I mean, you can't bold when you're doing that. But say I do want to bold something. I want to bold everything on that. Or what else can we do? Say you want to italicize something. You can develop your own system for how you want to do different things. And you can, you can see what you come up with. You can develop your own systematic approach to annotation, because once you develop a system for doing this, then you're going to know what to expect. You're going to know what to look at. There's going to be all different kinds of things that you want to do in here. I'm going to do some more of this. I might find a word in here. Oh, passion. I think that's a really important word. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to bold it, underline it. So it catches my eye. So all these different things that you can do to annotate it. So once we've got it annotated, and for this assignment I want you to do all kinds of different stuff here and show that you're actually annotating it to get the 10 points for this assignment. And since this is going to be something that you're going to be turning in as the diagnostic essay, you don't want to do something just nonsensical like I'm doing here. You want to annotate it for things that you're going to use in your essay. So now that we've got this annotated, we want to be able to download it to turn it in as the assignment. And so what I want to do is I want to go over here to File, and then I'm going to go down here to Save As. And this, when I do this, it allows me to download a copy to your computer. So I'm going to download it to my computer, and once again, it's going to make sure that I want to do that. Download a copy, and boom, did you see that fly across there? This flied across here to my Downloads folder, which is, I think, buried under where I'm talking here. And I'm dragging that out of my Downloads folder, and I'm going to show you, hopefully, that this has all the annotation on it. I can double click on this and open it because I have Microsoft Word on my computer. It's opening up Microsoft Word here. You can see it bopping up and down. I just want to make sure that this is the one that we annotated. There it is. Okay, we got our comment over here. We've got our annotations. We're going to want more comments in here because comments are what it's all about, really. So I'm hoping that you would have like 4 or 5 different comments in here rather than all of this annotation stuff, which who knows what that means. You know, when you get like 4 or 5 days away from having read something, you don't really know what something means. So you want to put lots and lots of comments in. Comments are really the best way to annotate. So now we can see that we've got the right document here. So now we've got to upload this to an assignment. So I'm going to go to this particular page where we had the assignment sheet. So you can see here, this is where I assign it to you. I show you what it can look like when you annotate it here on this particular page in a Microsoft Word document. See all the different comments I have here. And so I'm going to submit assignment, and then I'm going to choose the file from my computer, and it's the number 2. It's this one over here that says number 2. Then I'm going to pick number 2, and I'm going to upload it. And I'm not going to do it right now because I don't actually want to upload it. But then you're going to upload this, and it's going to go turn in for your assignment. Then you're going to, once you get it uploaded here, then you're going to click on Submit Assignment, and you're in. You've done it. So that's it for this assignment, but I want you to be doing this all semester long because you're not doing it for me. I'm not going to be checking your annotation. When I used to have the in-class classes, I used to face-to-face, I used to go around and check on annotation every time that we'd have a reading and give you a homework credit for it. That's too hard to do now that we're online. I'm just counting on you to do what's best for yourself and to actually annotate, because once we start writing an essay, you really need to have these readings annotated. Otherwise, you're going to be up, you know what creek without a paddle. Alrighty? Okay, so thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time on the next Prof. John tutorial.